Hello and welcome in everyone to the second part of this little series where we go back in time to watch old Harry Potter 2 PC world records. If you're new to this channel and this is maybe your first video, I do speedrun the Harry Potter games now for essentially 5 years, but there's a lot of history before that. And it's really fun to go back in time and see how the strats and the run itself have evolved through those years. So today we're going to be watching a run that was done in 2010 by the Dutch person Bart the Void de Waal. And honestly, I was incredibly surprised by this run. It is a lot better than the first run we watched a couple weeks ago. This is another segmented run, which means the runner has played single segments over and over and over again to achieve perfection, essentially. So it's not done in one go, which obviously nowadays all runs are. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. I was blown away in some parts, that much I can spoil. Hope you're gonna have fun watching this with me and revisiting this old world record. Okay, I'm really curious though. This is gonna be really good fun. We've watched the first record a while ago, it's on YouTube as well. We're gonna watch their segments and then go and see what they have to say. I'll comment on stuff, obviously. That's new from the other one we've watched. Alright, let's go. 2010 gameplay, not on VHS anymore, which is an improvement, but still old. Still segmented, which means they cut together different parts, like different runs into one run, which back in the days was kind of the norm, because you couldn't record longer. Is this fine, audio-wise? Okay, this is already a thing that I don't remember the old world record doing. Did they do branch skip? I don't think so, like walking in this specific pattern so you can make this cycle. I'm pretty sure the first one didn't do that, so it's alright, cool, thank you. So that's already pretty good movement. Like this time is solid, this is like a 51 according to the doc. That's fast. Like a 51 glitchless is fast. No willow skip, I'm not too surprised about that. Obviously not known at the time. I think we can do 1.5 actually. Okay. So they just have to do essentially casual willow, obviously English. I mean, Swedish wasn't even found when I started running, or wasn't even like timed, so yeah. Your glitchless is longer. Yeah, like it's not easy to get a 51 glitchless, really not. So I'm expecting some strats. Interesting just going straight, I guess, to the earliest possible trigger. 2016 was brightness boosting. Yeah, I'm really curious about some of those segments. Wasn't used even when you joined? Yeah, it's Swedish, like, is fairly recent-ish, I guess, is fair to say. Okay, so far, I mean, this segment you can't really do much different. First thing I'm curious about is if they do Rictus Sempra error key. Like, they have segment 1, 5 seconds in. Most epic segment consists only of loading screens and cutscene skip screens. Great. I'm triggering the first tree smacking thing a bit later so I can go under through it. Otherwise, I couldn't make it and needed to wait. There's the first trick, jumping underneath it so you won't get smacked by it. Yeah, I've noticed that. The cutscene trigger before the first save book can be jumped over. Oh, that's actually slower, interestingly enough. But if I trigger the cutscene, then I can get walled forwards. Okay, you know, this guy has actually looked into the game. Like, this guy has genuinely, for once, actually, oh yeah, that's also a thing, I see what you're saying. Has actually, for once, taken some time off. Not like the first world record holder who claimed to have played it like 50 times and, like, did really weird things. Same story for the second tree smacking thing. I triggered a bit later so I can go through it instead of waiting for it. Unfortunately, it wasn't possible for the third tree smacking thing, so I just triggered it and then wait. The shot at the gargoyle around the corner was lightning fast, so fast that it surprised me and made me skip the cutscene a tad too late. Stupid me for not holding the cutscene skip key pressed already. A couple of frames lost. And now we're in segment 3, just some running from point A to B. I always giggle when Harry bumps against the front door. Not much else to do in this segment. Okay, cool. Fair enough. I also giggle when Harry bumps into the front door. Oh my god, he's doing this one already. Dude, this guy has some freaking moves for a 2010 gamer. What the hell? Loads are long because old PC, yeah. He's doing the parkour. That's pretty impressive. Is he gonna be doing this?
And concentrate on the symbol in front of you. See the wand? It's going to
I
move
wonder.
its way around the symbol. At the exact point when the wand passes
Holy
over the
time
arrows,
travel.
hit the
Yeah, he
corresponding
knew.
arrow
He
key.
traveled back
This
in time to
exercise
get the
has
world
3
record,
parts. You
clearly.
must hit all of the arrows correctly in order to progress to the next round. Ready to try?
He jumped
Round
around the
one.
lamp,
Begin.
yeah. Okay, yeah, he's doing it. Which is not good in glitchless, but I guess back then they didn't know that. The race is on. Harry versus Hermione and Ron. Hermione gets quickly confused and starts to run around in circles. I'm happy it's been like that even back then already. Ron takes the lead, Harry comes in second, and we're past the first corner. Harry plays dirty and blocks Ron from... What the fuck am I reading? From moving forwards, causing Ron to bump against the pillar. Now Harry takes the lead and reaches the door first. Unfortunately, they couldn't skip the ghost cutscene, would have saved some seconds. Those lessons... Yeah, that is... This, by the way, jumping around that cutscene is like... literally a Zasta only strat. That is so incredibly hard. I'm not surprised he couldn't pull that off. Those lessons you get in the game are painfully boring and easy, yep. Although it sometimes happened that the game registered a key press twice. Oh my god, they had fake inputs! So it was a thing on 2010 PCs. I was always wondering if it maybe just was like, I don't know, if it's just a modern PC issue, but nope. Apparently that's always existed. That's cool. Okay, this is just normal pushing. I assume they take the elevator? Yes. Yes, very good line as well. Dude, this guy's good. If this guy would have continued playing, he would just freaking destroy everyone, I think. This guy's genuinely good. Like, yeah, it's at 1.5 speed, yeah. Wait. Ah, I even have the text for that. 2010 is pretty modern for a 2002 game. I mean, that's true. Doesn't get the safe book, Living on the Edge, but I guess it's segmented, so if you die, you just do it again. Oh, I wonder if we can track down this guy. He has to come back. It's the last segmented one that we have, yeah. Collecting stars. It's interesting that back in the days, nobody understood how the Bean bonus room works. Like, it surprises me. Because it's not that hard to figure out, is it? That, like, the more points you have, the more time you spend. Like, a star loses a lot. It's like 20 seconds, I think, or something. Just a random number I pulled from nowhere. Also, good puzzle. Doesn't take save books because they probably take 20 years on his PC. You think you found them? Really? Like on Discord or something? And, yep, he's doing the jump across. Same as the first segmented one. Oh, on Insta. Oh my god. I wonder if he's active on Insta. Oh, I would love to. I mean, I don't have Insta, but... Jumps on the snail, by the way, for a tiny speed boost. This guy... I am really impressed so far, though. I am genuinely really impressed by this. Like, this is very good. Bart Deval musician. I mean, it's a pretty unique name, right? So it's probably the same person. Okay, pushes those in. Ah. That's sad as well. Okay, pushes all the crabs in, pretty normal. That looked very dodgy, but nope. But like probably using someone else's name. I guess that could also be... That looked close to a crab slide, but didn't get it. Okay. Honestly, not a terrible rig to at all. I fucking hate these shoot enemy in some place parts. Whichever moron invented... What the f... You can't say that! Well, I guess for normal play it isn't too bad, but for speedrunning it often sucked to do it optimally. The jump on the snail could have been avoided. No, it's good, it's fast, you bounce forward. I'm not sure why I did it actually, although sometimes you can get a tiny boost from jumping on an enemy and bouncing off. Yeah, there you go. Pretty decent analysis as well. Dude, don't threaten the devs. Yeah, for 2010, this is really solid movement. Like, it's actually impressive. And yeah, also, yeah, 2010. I mean, it's not like, it's obviously not a real threat. I don't think it's problematic either, but it's a bit harsh, you know? It's a bit harsh. Also, terrible B bonus room because he got a star, and I think really shitty RNG, so we just... Oh my god, that's a terrible B bonus room. Yeah, that's... Oof. Imagine you're like so mad that whenever you write the segment, whenever you describe your run, you're still mad. And you have to vent it out. Okay, this is Quidditch. I mean, not much you can do in Quidditch. I actually wonder how they kill her. Instantly? I guess so. Yeah, okay. Which this we now know is bad because it means she's gonna come back. Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder if that's like the biggest time loss we'll find in this run. We'll see. I remember writing a long angry text of why whichever Mass Effect was crap. Yeah, those were the days. Okay, jumps on the chest as well. That's pretty good. That's not terrible. Wait, how did he... Oh my god, this guy is good! This guy is actually good. He's waiting to not softlock. Like, why is this guy so good? It's 2010. How is this guy so good? Genuinely, what the hell? I don't like, this is worlds apart from the first one. The first one looked like he's played the game for the first time. This guy is genuinely good at the game. I didn't know, like, all of those things were found back then. That was a wild jump, but kind of cool. Yeah, it's just me time traveling. Yep. I mean, there's a reason it's a 51, I guess. It's just a good run. For once, a Dutch or Flemish person is fast at HP2. Hey, there's some fast Dutchies. You're a fast Dutchie. Look at your Chungus time.
At the exact point when the wand passes over the
Okay, I'm curious if he's gonna do this. Yeah. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, no, that's actually good. Never mind. I'm stupid. You want to do this. Segment 6. I made this a separate segment because those crabs can quite easily have issues landing at the bottom part. Oh, crab slides. Yeah, that's the end of Rick 2. He's describing the crab slides. I didn't shoot the 4th crab before the cutscene skip because then the crab would need to be shot again. Also true. See, you can tell. This guy actually knows the game, unlike the first one. There was no way without slowing down a lot to skip the beam bonus room part. True, there is no way to skip it. The Quidditch in this game is also extremely lame. True, you chase, catch up on the snitch automatically. You actually don't have to do anything besides actually grabbing it and dealing with the other team a bit. Let's get ready to rumble. Nice. It's awesome how Harry grabs the snitch, even though the snitch is still quite a far away. The race is on. Harry versus Hermione. Hermione blasts off and keeps her distance. Harry then cuts off a part by jumping off the staircase and catches up nicely. Oh yeah, he's even done that. Yeah, that's cool as well. Though Hermione, with her power shoes, auto-magically runs faster than Harry. Hey, that's not fair. Harry has some huge difficulties getting past Hermione, even by using some fast cornering. In the end, Hermione remains victorious. It's them evil power shoes. You can touch the cauldron immediately, except that the game will freeze up if you do. He knew. In the run, I touched the cauldron at the exact right moment. Frame perfect. I doubt it was frame perfect, but it was pretty good. Yeah, the race is on again. It's Harry versus Hermione again, but this time the location is familiar, and therefore Harry remembered the dirty trick he used against Ron previously, so now he applies it again, but against Hermione instead. It's an effective method. Harry wins. But oh no, Hermione magically teleported up the moving staircase. She should be disqualified. What am I reading? The race continues. Running past the corner, they stumble upon Filch, who tries to block them both. He almost succeeded blocking Hermione, but both of our runners get past him nicely. Harry does some more corner cutting while Hermione takes the long road. And behold, Harry wins once again. And as a reward, Harry gets to do one of them boring lessons. Why does Harry always need to do these things? What about the other students? Yes. Oh, and then Scourge. I couldn't find any way of getting over those lower wall parts and dropping down right away onto the star. If only he knew. If only he knew. Need this guy for yeah, he would be a hype commentator, honestly. He can make the most boring races fun. It's a bit of a, yeah, I get what you mean, Romy. Yeah, so this is just gonna be Scourge glitchless, I guess. Oh, he even hits Peeves early. Dude, okay, I won't lie. I don't understand how he knows so many strats. I'm curious what he does here. Okay, he doesn't know this strat. His movement, though, is like so good. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. Just because it's not really the fastest anymore, but that's kind of forehead cooking, yeah. That's cool. it genuinely could be a time traveler. Like, this is way too good for 2010. And it is also faster than the next world record that's tracked from when speedrun.com actually, or like whatever other website officially finally became a thing. I don't know what the first ones were on. Let's see, what is he doing here? Good. Good. Not quite the fastest, but good. Dang. Dang. This is like... Yeah, this is really impressive. That's a pretty fast piece fight. It was a good one. You can already hit him before, or actually during the cutscene. Yup. He uses the time stone. The next fight was pretty tricky to do, so I made it a separate segment. It's a neat trick. Also, I like it that you can jump on the snare platforms to activate them. Oh yeah, I didn't even comment on that, but that's also a new thing that the first record didn't do. And the last trick with the pendulum, or how is that thing called, is also neat. I'm skipping the trigger that lowers it by jumping around it and on the side of the platform. He doesn't even comment on the other trick with the switch. No, Bart I have respect on. I respect Bart quite a lot. I mean, he's called the Void. I'm not gonna trash talk someone who's called the Void, let's be honest. Yeah, the race. Do I even read it? The race is on. Harry versus some dude. I'm not sure who it is. One of those twin brothers. Nope, absolutely not. Some corner cutting and precise movement leaves some dude in the dust. Even his power shoes, yes, them too, won't help him anything. Harry wins. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what he does at the maze. Not much to say about this one, and whichever moron invented those shoot enemy in some place parts should be shot. Stop saying that. Stop shooting the devs, please. I am telling you though, if he would have kept on playing, I think he could be really, really good nowadays. Okay, waiting for this. Pretty normal glitchless strats. That's what we still do. Oh yeah, it absolutely will make it onto YouTube, yeah. No, 100%. As soon as possible. He doesn't care about the game, it's the races that drive him. That could be. 3 push, not optimal, but 2 push is really dang hard, so... Can't blame him. It's toxic enough to be a top 0% speedrunner. True. This is good, like this is literally what you would see in like a run nowadays. This is just some people's glitchless run with a terrible filter so it looks old. Like I'm telling you, I don't know who started making that doc, but they just uploaded their own run and put a filter on it and said it's from 2010, I'm telling you. But it's actually good. And yeah, obviously some of the bigger strats are not found yet. Okay, yeah, this is just glitchless. And he runs off, yeah. Doesn't bother with the elevator, just takes the health loss. I wonder if he keeps that health loss, or if he just magically regenerates because it's segmented. Jumps through those, which is good. Oh! That's actually kinda cool. I guess it's a ledge grab, so it's not faster than going through the middle, but I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah, this one, that's the old strat, yeah. Which is a lot easier than jumping on the other thing, but again, it's a ledge grab, so it's slightly slower. But not bad at all. It even takes this one backwards. And also, what the other guy didn't do, if you notice his ledge grabs, which... #1 rule for people that want to learn glitchless speedruns. He jumps into every ledge grab. Every single one of them. Because the smaller your ledge grab, the faster it is. So whenever you can, you want to avoid long ledge grabs. And get medium or even small than that. Yeah, he even went across the bridge, true. Not like the first guy who just went around for some reason. That's a good point as well. The trick at the big drop down is to press forward again right after the cutscene, otherwise you fall straight down and die. That's not true. You can just hold forward, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's fine. But, you know, fair enough. What's this time? 51 minutes, apparently, which is pretty impressive. A separate segment for a tricky part. That and the safe book was on the way. Could have shot the lock a bit faster, though, so the next segment I wouldn't need to wait a bit. I assume that's the wheel skip room. Not much to say, pretty straightforward. And then you have the duel. You will see a fast duel. Okay, dude. It can't be worse than whatever that guy did. So I'm curious what a fast duel was for 2010. Good to see you around. Okay, what's a fast duel? Oh, good. Oh my god. That is the fastest glitch strat. It's really difficult, but...
The pleasure of dueling the...
Dude, this guy's insane! Why is this guy so good? I don't understand. In this segment, you'll see a very fast duel. It's very inconsistent, yeah. Even Snape, but that they even knew about it back then is insane. Even Snape can't finish his begin duel sentence. The trick to help Malfoy is to shoot and just before it hits, move to the side. Not all too easy to do as it needs to be timed right, but it wasn't all too hard either. 2 full charge blasts will finish him off, and that's a full cap of pride. I guess glitchless is like, apart from some big things, it's pretty similar, yeah? That's a good point. This hasn't changed too much. The race is on, yeah, I can't wait to read that one out. I guess this is just, I mean, the movement's good again, cutting corners and stuff. No run headbands, true, that's missing a bit. But it's good. Hitting the cutscene all the way early, doing the spell learning. Guess I'll read this segment so we can get it behind us. The race is on, Harry versus Ron. Please tell me that's the last of those. Ron steers away quickly and evades the guy nicely, but Harry stays on Ron's tail. A corner cut on the staircase brings Harry in the lead. But Ron's power shoes kick in and he still finishes. But the race isn't over yet. The outside will now be the playground of our runners. Ron gets a head start, grumble, and so Harry needs to give all he can to win from Ron. Can Harry win, or will Ron remain the fastest? This is the kind of shit I put in my YouTube descriptions. First, a 100-meter sprint where Ron's power shoes come in good use. It's kind of interesting, like he calls it power shoes, but the AI is actually faster than you are. Like they have essentially triple inputs, so you can only beat them by cutting corners. As Ron gains more and more distance, he even waits and taunts Harry. The bastard. Harry cuts a corner again and draws near to Ron. Some more precise movement and corner cutting will draw him ever near, but alas, Ron still wins. As a second place reward, Harry gets one of those boring lessons again. I have to say, the fact that he insults Ron in here makes me like this guy even more. Bart the Val, actually, kind of a cool guy. You can do triple inputs with the controller, yeah. You can do double on keyboard and then one additional one on controller. But it's just so incredibly difficult to do that's like people don't really bother. And it also, like at that point, doesn't make much of a difference. Because they're only for acceleration, they're not for top speed. So you would only, like, you accelerate a tiny bit faster at that point. He quit speedrun because he couldn't outrun Hermione to potions. I've done that. Yep. I'm better than Bart the Val, confirmed. I know people have done runs like that. There's been a run with Tedder and his father, where his dad was essentially just holding forward on the controller, and Tedder was doing the rest, which was cool. Yeah, this guy also with the cutscene. I don't know how much it would save actually during the run. I doubt it's much. Like, because the acceleration is already like really fast, like within a second easily. Wait, he's doing this already as well. I feel like this guy has literally just, yeah, rope snipe really solid as well. I think this guy has literally just found a shit ton of strats. Takes the safe book, I guess. I mean, it's somewhat of a hard segment. It's a bit weird in a segmented run to take safe books, but, you know, others helped him with strats. Oh, is that at the end of the description? So there was like a tiny community probably at that point, just messing about. That's cool. That's really cool. I guess the first record had to find most things himself. You just know. You know the guy? Scourge Sniper glitch? No. Scourge Sniper is just terrible collision. At least with our current rule set. Imagine that was being a prankster by holding back instead of forwards. I love that idea. Yeah, this is just all really good glitches. Okay, up or bottom, nice. Taking the faster one. Imagine you were a full story for HP4 segmented. Yeah, a lot of racing with the AI. I'm not sure if this is faster. I always forget how the snail cycles work, so this might be faster pushing him. Also, I have to say, he's still on the low health, which is good. So he didn't like cheat and give himself health back from Bicorn, because it's segmented. Yeah, it doesn't need help. Oh my, he even does the boost. I'm literally just watching someone's glitches run. There's just like someone streaming right now. This could be just someone who started running glitchless. It's genuinely impressive. Okay, this is a tiny bit slow. Like, this is good. The movement is good to trigger the snail quickly, I guess. But then you don't want to stun it in glitchless. But it's kind of really similar, so yeah. Doesn't really matter if you wait for it or if you stun it and shoot it. The moving platform boost was cool. It's gonna be the run of someone who just started running glitches too good. Yeah, no, not like a super new runner, that's true. Segment 20, you can't use the third snail on the outside part because the ledges are too high and you can't get the snail on it. What? Huh? I don't know what that means, but let's just ignore that. In unskippable cutscene, I've seen that one too many times. About the part where you need to push the block on the little platform elevator thing. You can also stand on this elevator and jump off to keep the gate open, but it only works when you've skipped the cutscene first. Oh, that's how it works? Wait, huh? I know what he means. It's like when you jump with Harry on it and it stays open. Oh, that's interesting. It only works after you skip the cutscene once. I had no idea. Okay, so this thing, right? That's what he's talking about. This block. There's like an elevator at the end if you want to. You can just jump onto it with Harry and it opens the gate, but it's really weird. Like, it needs multiple jumps and it doesn't always work. So apparently that only works after you skip the cutscene once. So you jump onto it with Harry, skip the cutscene, and then you keep on jumping onto it with him, onto the platform. And sometimes it raises the thing. It's just really not faster. Pixies are horrible creatures. They can hit you very easily, yes. This was an annoying segment to do over and over. In the part with the snails, where I push the snail against the other, I'm not losing time because it still requires the same amount of pushes. It doesn't look too pretty though. I really hate these shoot enemy in some place parts. Please don't send out death threats again, please, I swear. By the way, grabbing both of the stars in this challenge makes no difference anymore. Wait, so he knew about the stars and he still got one in Rictus Sempra? Huh? Slytherin has so many points at this time, so I can't get in the bonus bean part anymore. Oh, and did I already mention that I fucking hate these shoot? Stop. Oh, that might be. He realized points matter to get in, but didn't know that they make it longer. That's probably the case. Okay, that was slightly different movement actually. People usually take interest. This might actually be better than what I'm doing there, to be honest. I usually take, like, I go a bit more forward, but I don't know. Dude, this guy would beat my ass in a race, I think. Like, with current skips, he would just completely destroy me. Yeah, he does like the tight corners and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna read this out because I know I'm gonna hate it. We should bring him back. I love the 180-degree turn, perfectly executed. Yeah, the one after the cutscene. But not to forget. Oh my god, do I really have to read those? The race is on. Harry versus Ron. Due to the quick 180 turn, Harry goes side by side with Ron, but due to Ron's power shoes, he starts to gain more distance, until Harry does some corner cutting again. By the way, fun fact, in an earlier segment when I needed to get past this part, I ran on the right side of the tree around the corner. Well, now I run on the left side of the tree, heh. I noticed this after rewatching the entire run, so that Harry closes in some more. I don't even know what tree we're talking about. But it seems that Ron has added some nitro in his shoes because he spurts away so quickly again. Apparently Harry just can't get past Ron. It's all lost. Is the battle already decided? We're entering the garden house now. The garden house? And Ron still leads. But oh, what's this? Harry seems to have found a shortcut. Ron, completely unaware, takes the intended path, while Harry takes a table trip and slips by Ron by a nose length. Now even his power shoes, combined with nitro, can't save Ron anymore. The battle is over. Harry wins. It's like the stupidest segments I've ever read. The trees before the window zone enter. Oh, those, I guess, right? Yeah, it has to be this one. Yeah, left is definitely better for this. It's the battle line for sure. The freaking power shoes, yeah. They are. Oh. What? No shot. That's been a thing? Dude, Apparently we've not found anything in glitchless in the last 10 years. It's just... Or 12, 13 at this point. He's not... There's no way he's doing mushroom stacking though. Yeah, no, okay. At least he's not doing that, but... Should do a Chamber of Secrets meme run where you literally should post the game in the same way. Yeah, just commentate it like it's a race everywhere. And the race is on. Yeah, I'll use that in my repertoire from now on. I'll keep on talking like that during my speedruns. Good movement here as well. Bro, this dude is actually... Wait, he drank the potion? I mean, he is kinda low, to be honest. Oh, he had to. He died. It's auto drink. He jumped into the bush. This segment contains a pretty awesome shortcut. I know. Required quite some luck manipulation to get done because the Hawkler mushroom can fall randomly in any direction. Not to mention that everything else needs to go correctly as well. Okay, that is not luck manipulation though, my friend. That's just RNG. Do not pretend like your movement has done that. And in this segment, I lose my health potion. Stupid prickly plant. Nice Sprout impression. And at the end of the segment, it appeared that you can just jump into the house instead of pushing the button to create the bridge. True. The race is on. Harry versus some random dude. As always, the opponents get a head start. But due to some corner cutting again, Harry leads on and wins once again by quite a large margin. At least that one's short. Yeah, curious about bridge skip now. That's a good question. And like the first segment in Goyle, do we think Dumbledore skip? Are we feeling Dumbledore skip? Oh, I'm gonna say no. Yeah, take a shot every time he rides the race is on. I wouldn't survive. Oh. What? Bro, shut up. No way. How? That's insane. How has that been around for 13 years? This is well executed as well. It's a good Dumbledore skip. It's 2010. It's good. It's not even close, and he doesn't even use spell tech. Like, that is a very good. I have nothing to criticize on that. It's good. Yeah, genuinely. I mean, apparently, like, I assume there must have been some kind of community. Someone wrote that in chat. End time is a 51. RTA though. Not even double input. No, probably not. I mean, I don't know, but I assume not. He didn't write anything about it, at least. Okay, I want to read what he says about it. Yeah, this segment contains quite a massive sequence break, about 3 minutes safe, because of skipping the whole Dumbledore part, which contains a couple of unskippable cutscenes, by jumping past the ghost trigger. It's funny that the ghost will remain in the place for the rest of the game, but the trigger will be gone. True. No, 51 is good. 51 is good. I hate those round staircases. Always annoying to do it optimally. When you restart a lot, you get quite dizzy from it. It's funny later on that you can just fail or jump down and not get hurt. That only happens in this one place, no idea why. Yeah, that's the, isn't it 3 minutes? Yeah, that's the room without the fall damage in Goyle. So it's just because they coded it that way. As a USLS. Discussions for this happened in the SDA forums. But on the whole, I'm pretty sure that most stuff was found by Bart. That's insane. This guy is insane. I have been rarely more impressed by anyone. And this is a good staircase as well. I mean, it's segmented, but like, that is a good staircase. He's doing this. It's a really impressive time. Good movement once again. Good shortcuts. Doing the dumb Goyle. Even ledge grab less, I think. Dude. I don't know what to say. I mean, again, it's segmented, so of course he nails everything, but this is really good. This is absolutely not bad. This is how someone looks who's actually looked into the game. This guy, yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. This guy should honestly come back. Wait, I didn't. He's not doing, like, optimal here. One thing we've optimized over the years. We stand next to the hole so the snails charge towards it. Let's go. We got something on this guy. We're saving one Flipendo spellcast now in this room. Let's go. And obviously, like, spell tech. Yeah, good thing we spent 13 years on that. Let's go. Bart can walk on water. I think so too. Yeah, this is just normal. Good movement. He's good at cutting corners, though, I won't lie. I mean, that jump is kind of random. That jump is kind of unnecessary, but a bit of time lost because his air speed is a bit slower than his ground speed. This looks pretty normal. He's immortal, probably. This looks pretty normal. Again, jumps into ledges, which is good. Gets fast ledge grabs. Oh, that's kind of spicy. I don't think that's faster doing that jump, but I never really thought about it. Interesting to not cut it and doesn't get the optimal ledge grab. Okay, his Goyle is having some, but like really minor things though. We should stop jumping around the whole run. I do it as well because it's fun, but as long as it's not on a slope, it loses time usually. If you do spell tech, it doesn't lose much, but it still loses a couple like frames. I restarted the segment as much as needed so that the big crab would fall to the right so I could just continue forwards. Oh, the one with the button, I see. He does the ball, yeah, even he grabs the pubes, yeah. Optimal hair grab. Love them gnome guys, they're awesome, just listen to them. I like this guy. This guy is amazing. I could have maybe jumped through the window from the elevator part, should be a tad faster. True, you can use the speed from the thing. Then this is the Scourge part, I'm not reading that one out. Not much to say about this one, nice edge land and jump. A segment with loads of walking as the ever-growing fatter guy TM. I like the song that plays when you're this guy. Dude, this is literally just me. It's just my takes. I love the Goyle theme. And the race isn't even on this time, yeah. This is just literally all my takes. I like gnomes, I like the Goyle themes. I don't know what else there was, but I think there was something else. Okay, I'm curious what he does here, though. Is he gonna save health, jumping on the light, or is he just gonna jump down? Or is he gonna surprise us? Okay, that one. Okay, saving a bit of health. Interesting. And then doing the back walk because the load's already going. This is amazing. Yeah, if he would have done portal drop, that would have been sick. I do like insulting the devs sometimes, true. This is good, doesn't go through the secret, good movement. I don't have anything to criticize, really. Like, this is good. Okay, come on, moment of truth. No, he's doing it. We're just useless. Why do we even exist? Why didn't we just stop after this guy? Okay, he doesn't take the shortcut here, though. He doesn't cut the corner. And, like, he is doing it. Wait, is he doing spell tech? He's doing... Why is he doing spell tech now? Wait, he's never casted spells while jumping. What the fuck? Why is he doing it now? I mean, it helps for bridge skip, but that's weird. He's never doing it. Okay, that's kind of weird. I mean, I'm curious if he says anything about that in his descriptions. Forget to hide him time traveling. Yeah, honestly, like this kind of sus, but it's weird. He hasn't done it once while jumping. Why does it help? So essentially, there's two speeds in HP2. There's the speed when you walk, which is the fastest. And then there's the speed when you're in midair, like after you jump or when you fall fall down somewhere. And that speed in midair is slower than your ground speed. Except if you spellcast, if you spam the spell button, then it sets your air speed to your ground speed, so it's the same. And that is why it helps. So essentially it makes that it's like that you're 10 speed faster, there you go. Thanks for the exact values. Which is obviously relevant for something as tight as bridge skip. Also, we used to do this for a very long time. Wait, no, we still do this. This is still the fastest path. People went to the left for a while. Interesting. Dude, this guy, not cutting through the pillars, that's one thing. That's what we do now, to take it a little bit tighter, but it's kind of hard to squeeze in. Anything that wasn't found in MKT's 2006 run was found by Bart. What the fuck? This guy, how? Like, this is genuinely time traveling. This is insane. The part after the first little elevator is a little messed up. The aiming there is odd because of some invisible wall thing. Yup. I'm not sure how to explain. No, I get you, bro. I get you. Anyway, so I kept restarting till I would hit the rope right away. Very tricky shortcut up ahead. The jump from the bridge to the other side. You can just barely make it and cost a good number of restarts. And of course, everything also needed to go correctly as well. The savebook near the end of the segment was not used for a new segment. The reason is because the savebook is bugged. Oh my god, it is, yeah. If it would load the game there, the screen would stay black, which isn't very convenient. It is bugged. I always forget about that, but it is. Dodging the last guy at the end of the segment was nicely done. I just barely avoided him. Okay, so he didn't actually explain why he's all of a sudden spell tacking. It's so weird. Yeah, if you reload the autosave in Slytherin, your game like just goes black. Like if you close your game and reload. I'm a bit sussed out by that because he's not using it anywhere else. This is so weird. Also, this is some good movement. Like nobody does it this risky nowadays. Like I don't know if it saves time to be honest, but this is good. That's my greeting in here from now on. The race is on. Like, it's really impressive. I mean, it's segmented, so you can take it risky, but it's really good. Yeah, are you ready, chat, for another race? Harry versus Hermione. Hermione leads on and does not get confused in this part this time. Though she hasn't learned from... My screen just went dark. My screen is back. Though she hasn't learned from the last time, and Harry uses the push-to-pillar trick again. After some clever staircase jumping, you can still see the ghost there. The two runners meet again. Except that Harry took a quick staircase shortcut, although Hermione noticed it quickly and started running, so Harry just barely got into the lead. Harry wins! As a reward, boring lesson time. Not much to say about this short, bouncy segment, okay. It's him, the Void, yeah. Bart the Void, he's here. Oh my god. The Void has consumed my screen. Okay. So, doesn't jump over the cutscene trigger, which is slightly faster. Interesting that he found the one in the Willow, but not this one, but fair enough. Yeah, surely he's gonna skip half the challenge, right? No shot he didn't find that. Okay, that's the short bouncy segment. I mean, there isn't much to it. Where's the guy right now? I would love to know his love. Wait. Wait, that's possible? Oh, I mean, of course it is, I guess. Wait, what the fuck? I've never seen anyone do that run at that room like that, I think. That's actually kind of cool. Watch him just boost out of nowhere, imagine. Yeah, the safe books take forever, old PCs. Yeah, this is pretty normal. Doesn't do the canter jump, right? No, he's taking the cutscene and then just turns around. Oh, this one, okay, I like this strat. That's what the old record did as well, so he copied that. And there we go. Yep. Spotify shortcut. Very nice. Nice trick here, by waving the wand makes you bounce a bit higher, so that you can barely grab ledges. Okay, I mean, yeah. Yeah, so this is essentially describing spell tech. Just without knowing what it actually does. Yeah, he thinks it's related to Spongify, but yeah. Shoot an evil gnome to boot. To boot? The part with the bouncer and the two buttons to shoot. If you shoot one, you'll drop straight down, so it needed to be timed right to land on the plank. Yeah, okay. And I also wanted to shoot the second button and the jump before grabbing the next plank, which wasn't too simple either. And then a shortcut at the end of the segment, as you can see. It is possible to almost land on the platform without climbing up, but thankfully that's not possible otherwise. I would lose some health, possibly die. It was a pretty tricky segment to get done. Honestly, yeah, he's done it quite well. It probably wasn't easy recording it like that. Here's the shortcut that Inexistence found in a... See, there was a community. There's someone called Inexistence. Who, I mean, that's quite an ironic name, but you know, who existed back then and also looked for strats. So a shortcut that guy found, and it chops off a large amount of time, just getting straight to the end instead of the huge route around. Oh, that's the Spongify one. Oh, okay. So Inexistent found that. Okay. I don't know who Inexistence is. It's a good user ID, but apparently they found Spongify skip. Not bad. The race is on, and such Ron wins, though. Not much else to say, just another piece of walking. That's the other person in the forum, but they didn't post anything in the forum. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Onto the Forbidden Forest. The beginning here was annoying as I needed to turn around quickly and precisely, and I had to block Ron, otherwise he would block me. The walking against Ron on the outside in the tunnel was done so that Ron would be a bit slower, and then later on, as you can see in the run, he would just barely not block me away and I can move straight to the cutscene trigger. I have no idea what this man is talking about, but I'm kind of curious to see that in action, whatever he's doing with Ron. A lot of blocking. Oh, in this path, I guess. No, in the tunnel. That was on the way to the Forbidden Forest, right? Yeah, I didn't mention the power shoes once, yep. Weird. Does he take the Spongify? What? Come on, bro. You have, like, advanced AF tech, but you're not taking a Spongify tile? Why? Why are they not doing that in 2006 and 2010? Was it, like, uncool to take that? That's so weird. He's found so many insane things, but didn't think about the Spongify tile. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's too lame. Asserting dominance. Okay, what is he doing here? Is he looking at Hagrid? Please don't tell me he found the Hagrid close-up as well.
It's all right. Come on out.
His brain's beyond our comprehension, probably. Yeah, I guess he likes the parkour. That makes sense. And his time speaks for him, to be fair. Okay, he just casts that riddle. That's kind of lame. And chases the spider. Okay, what is he doing here? Holding the correct inputs, first of all. First world record did not. Taking this shortcut, which I think first world record did, but really poorly. Yeah. Pretty much what you do there, not much to say, I think. And I'm curious, because he described a lot of things here, and I'm not sure what he's saying. Oh, does he mean that? Bumping into Ron there? But that doesn't slow him down, does it? I mean, I guess he kind of pushes... This... It doesn't seem very optimal. In existence, old emailers on the SDA forum. Oh my god. I would love to send them one and ask if they're like still around. If they maybe have contact to any of the old world record holders. That's cool. Thanks for letting me know, Eslos. Oh, this guy actually takes the correct Spongify tile and doesn't go around. Oh my god, 2,400 voice lines. Oof. Oh, that's cool. No bridge skip, but they're doing this, which is very, very slightly slower only, sliding up here. That's interesting. That's a cool backup, or like a cool variation. That looked very dodgy. Good start. Taking this is also a thing the first record didn't do. It seems so obvious to us now, but it's a big shortcut if you play the game normally. Gets good ledge grabs, gets a good one, doesn't get an extra ledge grab. Gets one here, but you know. Okay, goes straight for the tree. Fair enough. Not much else to do here. I mean, Forest Glitchless is honestly pretty straightforward. I am very curious about Chamber, though, since SLS mentioned the Pixies. So I wonder if there's Pixie Proxying going on. No shot there's Scourge Snipe, and no shot there is Chamber Jump. I do not believe, but Pixie Proxy, maybe. Also, this has apparently not been found. Another thing we found in 13 years. Let's go. That you can double hit those. So he's gonna hit every single web. Actually, quite a bit slower. Yeah, and this is like RTA, so it's not too much behind the current record. No spoiler. No. Good. Yeah, this is just I've sped it up. Like this is yeah. I think it says 51 minutes RTA on the world record doc. Okay, let's read through. Okay, where were we? Forbidden Forest. Did the whole thing in one segment. I mean, it's pretty easy. And it wasn't easy. I mean, unfortunately, there's a lag in the tunnel with the spiders, but besides that, everything went great. I also luck manipulated the chocolate frog in the beginning. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, he did that well. So that could grab it without losing time. You can also see the first bounce trickier, bouncing off and then landing all the way down without getting damaged. Yes. Would be 45th place, which is still very solid, yeah. The Aragog battle. First, some quick getting rid of the web stuff, though that one web pillar looks a bit messy, but I'm not losing much time. A few frames maybe, and the battle with Aragog was very fast in this attempt. The trick in this battle is actually to stay close to him. If you stay close and move around, he'll get interrupted quite easily. Aragog is a science in itself, so I don't think that is the trick to the battle. But like there have been so many different ways to do Aragog, so yeah. All right, let's enjoy the chamber. I'm really, really curious about this chamber. And he's doing this. No fear of the softlock, jumping over. This guy literally made glitchless. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this guy found everything. What the fuck? There's only like super few things he's not doing. Skirt snipe, as I said, obviously not in there. I mean, we didn't do that until... Huh? 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 Excuse me? I don't know if it works like that. He grabs all the way to the right. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why I'm so sus that this guy kinda spliced, but like... That's weird. He can instantly move? Is that... Maybe, I guess. I don't know, it's HP2, man. HP2 is weird. I feel like he should have been further to the right. Also knows that you can just hold forward. You don't have to actually time it. Segment equals splice. Oh, but can you splice within the segments? I guess you can. I guess you can make them as long as you want to, right? That's actually a good point, yeah. I don't know how segmented really works. Yeah, he goes up. We don't really do it anymore. Splicing is essentially, it is segmenting, yeah. Just cutting different runs together. Okay, let's see. What the fuck? What? No, 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 that's bullshit. That is bullshit. You cannot tell me that's... No, that's absolutely not... What the fuck is that? I am sorry. That is not what he did. What in the fuck? And he snipes the rope as well? There's literally no one who could do that nowadays, I'm telling you. There's no shot he does that backwards without blocking the pixie. What in the fuck is that? I'm sorry, but what? I mean, he manipulated it perfectly. It's possible, I'm sure it's possible, but like, this is insane to pull off. Like, he manipulated it so perfectly that it followed him in the correct spot. I think this is just really, really inconsistent, but since it's segmented, he could do it and like retry it as many times as he wanted. But that's insane. Yeah, I guess if you want to get glitchless record, when is Cake doing this? When is Mip doing this? You know, like it's fast. I don't know if we get that cycle anymore though. I think we get a different Pixie cycle nowadays because we're faster at the start. Okay, interesting. He doesn't wait here, so he doesn't have the fast grabs, but you know, fair enough. Nah, the other Cake. That was genuinely insane. Like, I did not think the second record on the sheet is that fucking good. Like, this guy... I don't know. I have no words. This guy is incredibly good at this game. Especially for 2010. Not even just for 2010. This guy would be good at this game nowadays, for nowadays standards. I'm pretty sure. I mean, yes, it's segmented and all that, but he has everything. He even jumps into the cutscene. Oh wait, he's even doing this. Does he jump off as well? He even jumps off. What the fuck? I am in disbelief that this run exists. Yeah, if you know, Harry Potter speedrunning, if this guy stuck around, would have been like, you know, now it's like 10 minutes if this guy stuck around. Does he snipe it before the cutscene? Oh my god, he does! Why is this guy so optimal? I don't understand. Why is he so freaking optimal? Okay, this one... Interesting. Don't tell me he's doing this with 1 health, because he doesn't have a potion anymore. So he's literally just completely YOLOing the snake. Is that what I'm getting from this? Sure, yeah. Did he get crits? think he's getting some crits. Like, if you hear the sound. But yeah, like, I don't know why he's doing this with Nick so hell. Yeah, with like the lowest health possible. I guess this guy likes a challenge. Oh, what is this though? What is that? Oh no, this is painful. This might be the worst part of his run, next to the beam bonus room. This and the beam bonus room. Oh my, the dodges though, what the fuck? I mean, he's getting kind of lucky he's not getting hit. Yeah, this snake is pretty garbage, but like, I guess they didn't know about the damage strat and all that. I think for like an old snake is pretty okay, like a 5 cycle or something if you don't have the actual strats. And then he even bops the trader. Dude.
Brings the school year to an end, and an eventful year.
And just the credits. Okay, what does he say to Chamber? A very nice bounce and drop trick here. Don't need no slow elevator, right? Oh yeah, using the Spongify to skip the elevator, yeah. The trick here was to shoot the Scourge Goo and then walk and climb up to the ledge instead of jump and climb up because of the cutscene skip. You get onto the ledge automatically and this speeds you up just enough to get through the 3 blades part. Interesting. Hell, I even needed to wait at the last blade. That's how fast I was. Honestly, I didn't know that's how it works, but that makes sense. There was a discussion about beam bonus room. Ah, okay, so afterwards they discussed it. Makes sense. Shooting the rock. I ain't feeling like shooting some rocks. I just climb up here. Thank you. I didn't even comment on that. He just goes to the right, gets the ledge grab. This is a short, awesome segment. What? He doesn't describe... He doesn't even describe Pixie Proxy. You can't just say this is a short and awesome segment. You need to give us some info, mate. Those 4 ass blaster turtles in the beginning were very annoying, as they're both great and crappy at aiming. They are. They really are. Also use the jump in wave 1 to get a faster climb up, otherwise the climb is like 1 second slower. I'll just point this out since it's not very obvious. Does he mean from the Spongify? I mean, it's true. If you use your wand in mid-air, you get up higher. He literally just thought it's dependent on Spongify tiles, which is interesting. Great shortcut trick here at the beginning. Saves dealing with some damn pixies and button shooting. Indiana Jones, yeah, that's the bridge where he goes to the right. The race is on. Thankfully, that doesn't happen anymore. In the Indiana Jones part, did you know that you can walk on some invisible ledge on the left wall? What? He found the wall walk? And then skip the trigger for the fixed camera and the ball that chases you, then you can go through the part normally. It wasn't faster though, unfortunately. He found the wall walk! What the fuck? I also jump and then hold backwards down to trigger the trigger a tad sooner. Also fast. And in the last part of the segment, it wasn't possible to get through the wall at the first swing. You always die or get pushed out of that place. Yeah, without brightness boosting, you do. Proximity is a hard word. You can just walk through the first 3 fire beams without getting hit. I need to stop a moment at the last beam, otherwise I would die. Perhaps if I didn't get hit by the 2 turtles previously, I could make it through. I'm not sure, actually. I mean, technically, yes. The final boss battle, a very random battle it is, especially the way I do it with all the goo flying around. It's funny how you can hit him before he gets out of the grate, then he gets all pissed off. Battle went great, look at all the goo on the floor. 1 hit and I'm toast. The last hit on the boss was pretty lucky. Was a pretty lucky one because I was standing so close to him that he could easily hit me. True. And now a short last walking part to the ceremony to celebrate it all. Hermione got confused again. It's funny how Gryffindor wins the House Cup even though they end up in last place. Not to mention that Dumbledore says Ravenclaw ends on 4th place, but the statistics say they end up in 2nd place. It's all a bit odd. Also very true. Oh, some tricks. I noticed that when you jump and wave your wand, your hitbox will be a bit bigger, a bit higher. Though it didn't have that much use in the run, when you wave your wand and bounce off a bouncing pad, you bounce a tad higher. Okay, so he kinda got the hang of spell tech. Cause a nice little shortcut in segment 37. You get no fall damage, which also creates some nice shortcuts, yeah. Wow. The movement in this game is quite annoying for speedrunning. No, it is not. It's a really good movement, and then In Existence gets thanked for the Spongify shortcut. Cool, that was a journey. That was impressive. I mean, we all know what my favorite segment of this was, let's be honest. Like, what the fuck was I even watching here? But I think with that, I am probably gonna head out for the night. Thank you, though, for watching, everyone. Dude, this is so hard. I was 16, 17 when this was done. So they're now, what, 29? That's not actually that old. Maybe they're still around. Is my math correct? Yeah. Dude, like, I don't know, if you haven't done normal Pixie Proxy, you probably don't know how awfully difficult this is. Like, and then hitting the rope, man.